friends, it's Rachel from Paper Ventures here, and today I'm coming at you with another Project Life video using my August 2018 Wild Hair kits. So in this kit, if you haven't seen my other videos, I got some Pink Fresh Studio, some Heidi Swap, lots of crepe paper, lots of fun travel pieces because I want to document a trip to Arizona that my husband and I took this past July. So this page protector is a little weird in my opinion. Yeah, just the pocket sizes. I mean, I don't usually print pictures that are 4x6. I think that's what makes it difficult, is that my pictures are typically 3x4 for a couple reasons. I use the Canon selfie, so I can print two photos in a, this is when I realized I used a Project Life card or a cut apart that I didn't want to use because I wanted to save it for something else. Sorry. So yeah, what was I saying? If I do two 3x4s on a 4x6, then I can get two pictures out of each sheet. So I can print like double the amount of pictures without spending as much money. When I do layouts, I always do that size photo. And yeah, I just don't need anything huge, especially for these more like insignificant pictures, I guess you could say. So if I printed 4x6, maybe it would make more sense, but I don't. So this is how I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them like little layouts or something. And I kind of love it. I don't really mind it at all. I think it looks good. It turns out really cute in the end anyway. So no big deal for me. Like I said, I treat them like little layouts. So the picture, I put lots of layers behind it, which helps me use up a lot of my papers from my 6x6 paper pad from Pink Fresh Studio. And actually, I'm pretty sure I use a doily in each and every little layout thing that in the 4 different corners, which is fine. Like, it's not like noticeable, like, oh my goodness, you can tell she used way too many doilies. It was, it kind of, I don't know, it looks right, I think. So like I said, this is us in Arizona, and the top left picture is a picture of us at a juicery they had there called Local Juicery, and it was awesome. And I had a bowl and like a smoothie bowl, and Andy, my husband, had like avocado toast, and I believe it's like vegan or something like that. So pretty cool. And then they gave us some, what's the word I'm looking for? Chocolate milk, except it wasn't milk. It was like it wasn't from a cow. It was really cool. Like super healthy stuff, and made us feel good and ready for the day. Just side note, I love that I could use that scrap in that layering piece, and you can't even tell that it was a scrap. That was kind of awesome, in my opinion. Excuse me. So that's what the top picture is. I used some more of those sparkly thickers, which are gorgeous, and I've used them a lot throughout the album, which really makes it cohesive, I think. And I used another one of those flares and some enamel dots. The bottom left picture is the smoothie bowl that I had. The two top middle pictures are from our hike to Devil's Bridge, which you would have seen in a previous video most likely, and we just found this little cove thingy, and I sat in it, and he took some pictures, and then I was like exhausted and I laid down, but the picture still kind of turned out kind of cool. So as you can see in this little layout I'm doing in the bottom left, I use that gorgeous plant. Plants have nothing to do, well, I guess it's a plant-based restaurant, so kind of has something to do with it, but I loved that little plant thing, and so I cut off some of it on the right, as you could see, because it hung off. So I just put it in the top left corner, and you can't really tell what it is, but it makes it look more cohesive, I think. And I'm going to do lots of doodly borders on this. Just so it doesn't seem like everything is floating, that it kind of, I don't know, feels like stable, I guess. And I do some little heart doodles. And as you can see, I did some paper layers and a doily, and basically it's kind of the same formula for each piece. Paper layers, doily, some stickers, and maybe a title kind of piece and a doodly border, and that kind of does the trick. So this helped me use up a lot of my 6x6 paper pad, as I said, which was awesome because I didn't need to buy like a giant thing of Project Life cards. I could just use these papers, and I think it works really well. That picture that I'm doing now, the top right one, is from my Fitbit. I had won the work week challenge with my coworkers for once. I never win, and because I was like hiking through Arizona, I got a ton of steps, which was awesome. So I actually won, which was pretty exciting. I didn't win with like a lot of steps, nothing significant. I definitely could have done more, but it was like that week I also was like on a plane all day one day and stuff like that. So it's all about the balance. But I was really excited about that, and it probably won't happen again for a very long time. So there you go. I found that half doily, so I just attached that on. And like I said, same kind of formula, just layering a bunch of papers. And I kind of get to use the scraps off of the little Project Life cards I made. And I am going to write, I win, because I was very excited about that. And just kind of decorate it up a little bit. And yeah, I don't think it needs too much journaling. When Andy and I go on trips, we have a travel journal where we write everything we did and all the little details and stuff. We've been doing that since we got married. So we kind of have all of those little memories documented. So I don't really feel like I have to do a lot of that in my scrapbook. It's more pictures. And if I wanted to, I could read along the scrapbook and the notebook together if I really wanted all those details together. I don't know why I put that cheetah leopard thing, I guess because I won and steps and whatever, I don't know. But I thought, when else am I going to use it? Let's just put it down. And I put it up on foam just so there was more dimension to it because it all seemed a little bit flat. So yeah. So that one's all done. And the bottom right is a picture of us going to, I think it's called Church on the Rock or something like that, in Sedona, Arizona. And we did like the parking at the very bottom when we didn't realize that there was parking all the way at the top, of course. So I was really tired after all these hiking trips we were doing. It was more walking and I was very tired, but I did it. And it was just a really funny picture that kind of really summed up a lot of the trip because there's me dying in the back and I circled that and circled the little me in the background that says me most of this trip, and there's Andy smiling and loving it and all that. So thought that was funny and really represents us right now. So again, same kind of formula, doing the paper layers, and I'm sure I use a doily. I wasn't really paying close attention. Yep, there we go. There's the doily. And see, you can't really like specifically tell that there's a lot of doilies, but it just adds a nice little added touch. It makes it look not so squared off because I use so many layers and I rip some of them, but there's a lot of like straight edges. And so that kind of just interrupts the straight edges, I think. And I think that's a good thing. And so I'm just going to decorate up this little card and put its little title. I don't think each card really needs a title, but that's just the kind of the way it went. And I think it worked out just fine. I'm going to use another one of those flares that I love and that I used up in like very quickly because I love them so much. And it's one of those things I wouldn't really buy on my own, but I'm so glad I got it in my kit because I think they're so cute. And I'm going to do a little bit of journaling because that space really needed something. It was just like an awkward, weird space. But anyway, I did that little banner, as you can see in the middle, using some of the stickers and some doodling. Seriously, nothing fancy. I just put the stickers up on foam and made a little banner because I had no more cards left. that were that orientation. So I think it looks good, and I'm happy with how it all turned out. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.